Welcome back to another video. This is going to be the part 2 on my Seat Cordoba. We can call Seat Ibiza Coupe, because on the last video, what we done to it, we convert into 3 doors. So as you've seen on, if you don't see it, go ahead and check out. I took these panels off my other racing car and I welded back on this one. So it's 3 doors now. The reason I remove the door is much easier to steer as I'm pushing in and out, and the windows doesn't open, so it's much easier without the door. And the plan for this video will be start on the front end, do something on the front end you've probably seen on a title or thumbnail or whatever. So I'm not too sure how it's gonna end up, but I have some ideas on my brain. And the ideas is on this top mount, I want to raise the top mount strut up probably about here. The reason being, the car is slammed to the ground at the minute. What happened is the back is lower than the front, and I can't get the car any lower because I'm out of travel on the actually shock absorber. So the spring is all compressed and is already touching on the shock absorber, so it's not movement anymore. So the only thing we need to do, we need to raise the top mount strut, so to be able for the shock absorber to goes down a bit more. Don't know if you guys trying to, or if you guys understand what I mean about. Yeah, if I pull this up, I could then wind the coilovers back up, so it will leave some travel. I don't think I have any shock absorbers here to explain to you how it works, but as we're going through the video, I'll explain to you better. To raise this, what I think, it was weld a pipe inside to the cage, pipe or tube, whatever, to the cage, from there, along this side here, all the way, and then goes to the chassis leg down there. But it's not as easy as I'm talking, because last time I tried into bend some pipe, the pipe creased or squashed or whatever. This time I bought some sand. I've been seeing on the comments, quite a few people told me, fill up with sand and trying to bend it so would not crease the pipe. So I'm gonna try that this time, see if it works, see if it's not worse, and we'll go from there. The other challenge will be fit these wheels, not these wheels because these wheels are broken, but another one the same with the same size on this tire. This tire is massive, it's really big, but to fit on there, to fit here, is going to be a challenge. It wouldn't being a challenge if I would lift the car off the ground. If I raise the car up, wouldn't be a challenge. But I want to keep the car low with a bigger tire at the same time. So the wheel, I measured it last time. The tire, it comes up here. So I don't know if you guys can see inside. No, you probably can't see inside right now. But the tire, it will touch on this. So it's giving me another reason to raise this and at the same time chop all of this around, because the sport is going to be on the roll cage. But yeah, that's my plan for this video. Make the strut mount or the top mount higher as possible, so I can fit the bigger tires and lower the car at the same time. And we'll probably end up taking the front end engine and all of that off, But yeah, guys, stay tuned. Hope you guys like it, this video. Don't forget, press that like button. Comment down below if you guys think I should do any different way. But I think I've been thinking a lot over these past days, and I think this is the way will work better for us. So yes, guys, I'll leave you with all the footage and let's go. As you guys can see, we took the wing off. If you guys imagine, that tire is probably going to come up to here, and it's going to touch on this, and it's going to touch there as well. So all of this we're going to have to remove to be able to fit them big tires up there. As you probably can see there. So this is going to have to come out, this is going to have to come out, otherwise the tire will hit here. And you guys can see the shock absorber, that's probably the way I can tell you better, is all the way to the top, so it doesn't have any more movement left. Now you guys can see there, it doesn't have any more movement left. So either we have to find shorter shock absorbers that will be impossible to find to actually bolt on this car, or raise, if you raise the strut, this top bit, the shock absorber, then we'll have more movement to travel up and down. So yeah, without the wing you guys can see what I'm talking about a little bit better. So we go carry on, take the other wing off, start bend this pipe, and let's go. So I made one of the pipes to go on the front so I can raise the shock absorber strut, and pretty much this is what's going to look like. It's not in place yet, you see it's a bit too long there, but that's just an idea where I want this pipe to be. And I haven't put it in place, the reason being I need to copy the angle on this, I think the degree on this, so I can make another one for this side. The reason being, I don't have enough machines with the angle gauge and all of that to copy exactly the same angle. So what I'm gonna do, well, another thing, I don't have enough pipe to do it. So I'm gonna cut off the bit of the other car, it used to be the other car. I'm gonna chop this middle pipe off maybe, or this one off, so I can make for this side, because the other pipe I have is not long enough, so I'm gonna have to use some of this. So I'm gonna stick this on the machine, I'm gonna put that one over, start to bend it until I find the same shape. Not to be awkward, you know, when you look at the front, one is different than the other. I don't want that to happen. And by the way, I want to give a massive shout out for the people who have told me to fill the pipes with sand, because it actually works. It didn't crease the pipe or anything. It creased a little bit here, where the pipe actually sits on the machine, but that's minor. It didn't grease the pipe there, so that's what's one of the main things. There where it greases, I don't think I have put enough pressure on the actually sand inside. I did my best, the best I could fit in, but it's not too bad. I have to give a big shout out to that people who told me to fill it with sand. So it's actually working. So now I'm gonna crack on, cut this apart, bend the other one, and well, this side I still need to make a home to fit the other pipe. So yeah, let's crack on. Gonna get my son to take all of this stuff out of the way. He's only 15 years old, but it does actually help me a lot, and I'm proud of him because there's not a lot of kids on these days. He wants to be working with mom and daddy or with daddy. And at the minute, he's playing with his toy. Oh, he's there. He's desperate to go and ride it. Do you not? You're desperate to go and ride it? You're desperate to go and ride it? Yeah, I know. But the door is closed. You can't go anywhere. No, you can't open it. I don't let you. Oh yeah, guys. Gonna use my chip machine and get on with it. So we done the 2 pipes at the front. I don't know what this called. It's been a quite long day. We start on this was 2 o'clock, and now is, I'll show you here some, hang on. It's 9 o'clock. Now it's 9 o'clock, so it's a few hours here. And I made this pipe with some marks, went really well. Then I cut the ones off the car and start to make it with the sand inside. And the pipe broke. Where is it? I can't find, oh, here. And the pipe just snapped. So I have to heat the pipe, put some heat on the pipe so I could bend the other one. But still, it's not very, very good, but I'm happy with it. And yeah, so this is welded there already. I have to make these plates because this plate is too thin. So I reinforced this there on this side, and I welded on here as well. So this is strong, doesn't go anywhere. And I still need to weld inside the car. It's all just tucked in because I have to remove the window screen. And yeah, for today is all done. Then, like I said, I have to cut all of this off. But so far, so good. I'll be back on the next Saturday for it. So it's another day on the car, and as you guys can tell, I already carry on some work. I have removed the window screen. It's a pain in the back end to remove this window screen with a wire, but I've done it. So what I've been trying to figure out is what I'm going to do with these top mounts. My initial plan is weld a plate here where my hand is, weld a plate and drill the holes for the top mount. Then I was watching some videos on the internet, and it makes me even more confused. So what I came up with this, and my plan is welding this on the side of this pipe. So it's actually, this is a bit from the other car. It's actually lined up really well with the old top mount. But the reason being, another story behind this, I want to take all of this off. And to take this off, I can't have this. Because if I have this here and weld it on this, yeah, it will be nice and strong. But if I have to take this off, I have to cross one metal bar from here to there and another one from here to there, so it can actually be really strong, because this needs to be strong. This is what supports all of the weight of the car. Now I'm a bit stuck, confused. Don't really know what I'm gonna do. The thing is, I know full well if I weld a plate on this. I actually bought the plate as well. This is the plate I bought it. So it's a 6mm thickness. And my plan was cutting a bit and weld on the top of this, and then drill the holes where they need to be. But you know, will be strong because this is secured to this pipe and it's secured there, and I can eventually weld something from this pipe or this pipe here down the bottom to make it even stronger. But now I came up with that, and it looks good the way it is. Looks like factory stuff, but the problem is if I get this here and weld on the old one, will be strong. But if I weld one pipe from here to the inside of the car, another one to here, I don't think it's going to be strong enough. I think we'll still needs another one going down. So guys, drop down a comment below trying to help me out what to do with this, because I'm stuck and I'm normally not stuck, and that makes me angry, upset with myself, because the more videos I watch people doing this, the more I get confused, because some of the cars, they are rear-wheel drive and they only weld something on the side of the pipe to actually support the shock absorber. On this case, we have a front-wheel drive with all the weight at the front. So yeah, and I have to make this the lightest I can, you know, to be efficient. But it's confusing a little bit. I have here a top mount, this top mount, but it's not from this car. But just to give you an idea, if I weld a plate on here to support the top mount, or should I keep this plate like that? Should I keep this plate welded there? I don't know. You guys tell me what you guys think is better for me to do, because I don't really know. And when you not have anybody to ask questions, it's very difficult, because I'm alone today here, and not even my son is here today because it's a Thursday night. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do really. So I made this cardboard, don't know what's it called, mock-up, something like that, to actually give me a guide what I'm gonna try to do, because it definitely looks stronger, this pipe crossing all the way inside the cage, than actually like that, because like that it's alright, but it's hard for me to actually see what's better. I know this is strong, but that one we can make it strong, but I think it's gonna be a little bit heavier, because when you weld metal from here to here, you know, like a piece of metal here to here, and then another one, I'll probably save a little bit space, because instead of welding at the middle of the cage, I weld it from here to a little bit this way, and then maybe save a little bit of space here, but I think it's gonna be weaker. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Louis just arrived.
Who's that?
You wanna be on the video, don't you?
Who is that?
YouTube, man.
No, don't fuck
YouTube. So, yeah, it's a pain to decide what I'm gonna do. So far we've done the top mounts already. I was a bit confused which way I was going to do, but I done as I meant in the first place. So yeah, I think it turned up really well. You guys can see I cut the hole, me and Damien yesterday. Oh, Louis is back, by the way.
Yeah, look, 2 weeks off.
And we cut right where is the old top mount is. So yeah, this was my plan on the beginning, and you know, the other one maybe was looking better, but we came up with looking like this, and I think it's gonna work well. It's gonna clear some space off the wheel. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna cut all the metal underneath, all of this metal. But for this video, it's gonna be it, guys, because the video is getting a bit too long already, and some people don't like it. So yeah, in the next video, I'm gonna be cutting all of this and put the wheel in and see how it goes. So stay tuned. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe.